Check it. You see, I own a penis. A penis that's personality is reflected by how it penetrates, pushing its little head through a curtain call its claim to fame because a penis that by any other name is usually still the same and can usually take the mane of a lion, tiger, or beaver and weave it into a believer because the penis is not necessarily a deceiver but somewhat self-centered and somewhat of a self-pleaser. Actually, a real penis is neither, because a penis that only acts upon impulse is more of a cock than it is a penis. See, a cock can never push the right buttons. It's no stud and can never make a bush blush from the sudden and loving actions of a penis, because a cock could really just care less. As a cock is really just careless and would never wear the dress, but definitely wears the pants in its relationship with the vagina. Well, I can't say the vagina because the vagina would never accept what the cock has to give. Its heart is simply too big and just too damn classy, but neither would the pussy because the pussy is just flashy and sometimes rather flirty. Now, a cunt, on the other hand, well, a cunt's downright dirty and surely satisfies itself with every sturdy inch of a rock-hard cock, locked, stocked, and loaded barrel of a stun gun, because a cunt can't just come from a cock without someone who's done some fun with a cunt 701 runs prior, from sun up to sundown. See, the cock and the cunt are sound in the way they're designed, and typical of like minds. After the pairs paired time together, they express their joy with a fair shared high five by two deviant lovers. They go hand in hand, well, more like piece to piece for a grandmaster plan of when the meat meets the pink. It's a love-hate relationship, and sometimes they love and hate all at the same time, which is making it legit, not faking it a bit. Now, let's take a look at the dick, because the dick well, the dick just makes me sick because the dick's right smack dab in the middle of the mix. As the penis loves and the cock disgusts, the dick yawns when a chick's hipsy clip and shows him that glove between her shy thighs. Little bend. A dick is simply a simpleton position. It can be doggy or cowgirl, but for some strange reason, the dick sticks to the missionary position because for a dick, sex is no pleasure, no pain, no lever to pull and gain a vertical or horizontal level that's level or will settle for same. Because a dick's quick to quit. It doesn't exhibit too much shit as the dick sits back and smokes its cigarette. The pussy pounces and grounds it with its slithering slit. They say opposites attract, and I really think it's working as the pussy and dick get along just perfect. As for the penis and vagina, I must be the one to remind you that they too are somewhat rather a bore. Kinda. See, these two special creatures don't just sit atop the bleachers, they get right in action so they can see where it reaches, whether it be dirty favors or certain flavors. The penis has the vagina savor his behavior and crave for her neighbor. Knock, knock. Who's there? You know exactly who's here. It's me, the penis, he says, oh so clear. Then he steps back 2 feet and busts down the door, for the penis and vagina aren't passive nor aggressive, they just like to explore. So here we are with the penis and its vagina, the dick and its pussy, and the cock and its cunt. Now, not to be blunt, but I think I'd like to hear each version of their heated grunt as they partake in the ceremony with their style of sex. Now, in all due respect, I think our genitalia does somewhat reflect on how we are as beings, being a man or female. As a man, strong and hard improves the masculine detail in a history book's pattern of a true warrior we trust. Ha! It would be typical of a man to say this. I'm just trying to make myself blush. But if you look at our tool, it stabs like a sword, and when it kills its victim, man explodes so he can assure that he provided his woman with a single drop of sperm to leave a legacy behind him from no effort that's confirmed, as she has the greatest task of all with struggle and strife. It's her motherly love that brings us the greatest gift of life to light and shows that she is what lies between her loving legs, warm and accepting. It's a reservoir that takes in all man gives. But don't get it confused. The connection together is whole. As the two turn into one, we put into effect the written role and touch each other's soul, because the equation is not simple nor it's advanced. As I take off her shirt, she unbuttons my pants.